Can you tell that I'm excited, guys? I am super excited. I'm getting back to my normal self. My daughter is still not well yet. She's still not fully recovered. But that's a story for another day. I have the monitor right in front of me. She's taking a nap. I'm excited for this juicy story that I have for you. If you have been here following me for a while, thank you so much. My name is Geraldine. For those who are here for the first time, I go by G or Geramour. I am a mom, a new mom, and I live in Boston. I also work full-time, so that kind of like takes a lot of my time because the job that I do is pretty demanding. If you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe down below. So today's story is a story of an 83-year-old man who had a son with his wife who is 35 years old. We are in the same age bracket. I know this story is really juicy because many people would go and blame this woman. The first thing that I will call her is the sugar babies. But when I look at these kind of things, I like to look above the normal thoughts that most people would have, the insult that most people would have for this woman who is 35 years old but made a decision to have a son with this guy. The article that I read was from New York Times. It just focused mainly on the men, and that's actually what I would like to focus on here. It didn't really state the reasons why he decided to have a baby at 83 years old, but the story states that he already has 2 kids from a previous marriage. His wife died in 2012. He also has grandkids. That's where it's crazy because his grandkids are older than his current son, who happens to be 8 months old. This guy lives in Argentina. From what I read, it sounded like he comes from a very well-off life. He's quite comfortable. He's a doctor. He's a nutritionist, and he has written countless of white papers for people to consume worldwide. So he's quite smart, he's intelligent. There is nothing here that suggests that this guy was sitting there, didn't know what he was doing, got taken advantage of. And on top of it, he already has kids that are older and have their own family and their own kids. So those kids are in his life, they are present, they won't let anyone take advantage of their father. And this guy has worked really hard. It's not like someone would walk in his life and take all those things from him. Now, we don't even know how this guy has divided his inheritance, how it would go. We have no idea. So we cannot be here, judge people, come up with assumptions, our short-minded people. The woman's name is Estefania Pasquini. The name sounds super Italian, and if she's Italian, then I can definitely tell you Italians don't discriminate when it comes to age. I find this story pretty interesting because this guy says, hey, I'm not naive. I know what's going on. I know the age that I'm in, but I do take advantage of every single day. I spend every day as if it were my last day on earth. I don't try to make long-term goals. I make short-term goals, which means every single day with my son is kind of like my last day on earth. The guy also had cancer, which was removed surgically, so he's cancer-free. It was a colon cancer, and so he's very aware of that. He teaches his son Chinese. There is someone who comes to their house twice a week who teaches the son Chinese because he believes that Chinese is the language of the future. That's one way he tries to help his son become the greatest. He says he also helps his son crawl. He teaches him the songs that he used to sing back then that most kids his age don't know anything about. They've never heard about because they have grandparents who probably have died or something like that. And he says he wants to internalize it, and how he does it, he sends his son text messages, voicemails, video calls, video messages every single day to his son's cell phone. His son already has a cell phone and has a WhatsApp, so he sends those things, and he wants his son to one day find those messages and relive the moment with him. I just find this to be super extraordinary, because every single day we live life is not a guarantee. We live life every day. We wake up, we go to work, we go about our lives thinking, hey, I will come back home the same way I left, the same way I did yesterday. We really think that's it, right? That's a guarantee, but it isn't a guarantee, because you don't know. This man will probably outlive and has already outlived many young people, and is doing more than most people that are younger than him as parents would do. He is pretty aware of the future. He's educated, so he wants his son to be as educated as possible. He's leaving all these messages. He's playing with his son. Most people don't even play. They think having a baby is a woman's job, like she has to do this, she has to take care of the baby, she has to take on this burden of being a parent alone. You can tell that he has so much respect and love, because not even once did I see this story revolve around this wife. He's super protective. He wanted everything to be on him. He wanted the story to focus on him and him alone, and leave the woman out of the story. That reminds me so much about my husband. He's super protective of me, and he's ready to fight about anyone who comes in my way. I have to really sometimes keep certain things away from him, and this tells me this is a great person. However, his life ended up, however he chose to do it at the end, is his business and his business only. This man is there. He's being a man enough to take care of this baby that he made. He could have chosen many different avenues to not fully be invested in this kid's life, but he didn't. He is present. He is there. Also, some dads have already died. There are many orphans in this world. So to say that he will die, yes, he will more than likely. I know that we all die, and many people will die before him. So we should just be out there, support people, let them live their lives. And that's all I had to say for today. I found this story very interesting. When I read it, I was like, OMG, this guy has to be the bravest guy, the bravest dad and grandpa I've ever heard. Like, I have never, this is my first time hearing an 83-year-old have a baby. It's crazy. I have a baby now. I cannot imagine being 83 and being a first-time parent at 83 years old. I can never imagine that. So kudos to them, chapeau to them. I wish you all luck. Have fun in your life. Take care of your son so long as you're alive. And then all those cute videos that you're sending, you just give me an idea. Maybe I should start doing the same for my daughter as well. You know, you never know, life is unpredictable. I wish you all the best in your endeavors. Take care. Until next time, guys, I love you so much.